morning Year 4 and welcome to Friday's Maths. Let's have a look at our learning question for today. Okay, so can I practice my mental arithmetic math? So on a Friday now you will have an arithmetic paper where it's to see how fast you can answer some of the questions in the test. Now I've got an example of one here for you, and I just want to remind you of when you get to a question, please take time to read the question so you know what it's asking you to do, and also think of which method, which operation are you going to use to solve the answer. Now this is one that's been taken from one of the papers. It's 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. Now this is a two-step problem. We have done this before and you can separate this in two different ways. Okay, so if you're more confident with your 5 times tables, you could put this number sentence in brackets. For example, 5 times 3, 5, 10, 15. So the answer is 15. I'm going to make a note of it so I don't forget. And now I've got to do 2 times 15. Okay, if I want to do that, I can swap it around, and times 2 just means to double. So I can do that using an addition if I wanted to. I could do 15 add 15 . Okay, so 5 add 5 is 10. 10 add 10 is 20. Add another 10 is 30. So I've managed to do this by breaking it into 2 steps. So I've done 3 times 5 or 5 times 3, you can reverse that as well, which was 15. Now if I'm going to times something by 2, I'm just doubling it. So I've done that using the addition operation. Now if we do this a different way, take out these. I can also get rid of my brackets and I can highlight a different number sentence. So this time I'm going to put 2 times 3 in brackets, and I'm going to work out this number sentence first. So 2 times 3, 2, 4, 6. Make a note of it so you don't forget. Now this time, you won't need to use your column addition. You can just do the next part, which is 6 times 5. Or, if you want to swap it around, you can do 5 times 6. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the answer is still the same, but we've used a different method. So when you do come to the questions on your arithmetic test, read the question and think of what method you're going to use before you do anything else. Whichever method you do use, on both methods, I've made a note of the answer to the first problem, because some of them will be a 2-step problem and we don't want to forget the answer that we've got at the start for when we come to do our second step. Okay, so last week was your first week of doing your arithmetic test, and I did ask you to time yourself. So all of the worksheets for today's lesson require you to answer test-style questions. This week I want you to see if you can beat last week's time. So you can put a stopwatch on your phone, anything at all, or you can time yourself on the clock. Have you beat last week's time? So try your best. Good luck.